All right. Hello, knockouts. Tonya Tko here. And we're live again for the second time today. I am sponging off of you all today. Listen, I don't care either. Because I need entertainment. You all want me to do these orders and all this stuff. Well, nah. I need you to help keep me entertained during these orders, the process. All right. So YouTube doesn't like when you go live twice in a day, but that's fine. I don't care about what YouTube like. I am going to turn on my Wi-Fi hotspot and just call it a day and start getting my stuff ready. So when you all come in, just make sure that you let me know that you're here by saying a hello. And if YouTube does not let anybody know that I'm here, this is why I got, you know what I think I'm going to do? I think I'm going to go to Facebook. Because YouTube, because you know what? I need people to entertain me. And if I'm not going to get entertained on YouTube, then I'm going to Facebook. Oh, okay. Now YouTube is letting people in. Now YouTube is letting people in. All right. Hey, MCP. Oh, listen. Oh, gracious, the things are falling. So I need people to keep me company. I need people to entertain me, tell me stories, jokes. I need it all because I spent 4 hours live earlier. 4 hours doing the vitamin E's. So now I got books to ship. So the vitamin E's went out already. So if you got your ship notification earlier today, your vitamin E is in transit. Yes, I'm working hard today. I'm working hard. Working 9 to 5. What a way to make a living. Got to. So, I think somebody is confused. Somebody confused. They're like, I just got the Amazon email. Will you still sign mine? If you buy from my website, I will be signing it. If you buy from my website, I charge $3,000 for 6 months, True Skills. So if you got that, and then let me know, and I'll interview you and see whether or not you're a good candidate for one-on-one coaching. All right, so listen, come keep me company. Listen, I'm turning on my phone lines because I need people to call in. Keep me company. Let me turn on the phone lines right now. So, Roberta, you must read. You saw the boxes. The boxes are on their way to Amazon. The boxes are on their way. That's why I want you to leave your reviews right now. So that by the time the boxes get to Amazon and they start and they come, so like thing becomes available, I want there to be reviews already. So that's why I am pumping you all up with 20% coupon. Where's my phone line? So listen, who's going to call in? Put up the number 3 if you want to call in. Put up the number 3 if you want to call in. Because I need people to keep me company and keep me entertained. Put up the number 3. My shirt is lopsided like the Nike sign. Let me fix this. All right. Okay, so Zandra wants to call in. All right, perfect. Let me get the phone lines are open 323. Can somebody write this down so that people can then just copy and paste it inside the thing? 323 488 488 3149 323. And so I am True Skills is like, you're not Robbins, baby. No, BITCH, I'm not. And that's why I'm only charging $3,000. Because if you were to go to Tony Robbins, it's $25,000 to coach with one of his trainees. So don't play yourself. $3,000 is not a lot. It depends on, look, if it's an investment or not. You asked me how much I charged. I told you. You don't have it? Say that you don't have it, but don't try to minimize my, see, that's why I said I would interview with you to see if you're even a good candidate. You're not a good candidate. You don't value your own time. Listen, my prices are on my website. You play in the audience if you want to. Just enjoy the videos on YouTube. That's it. Telephone number lines are open. No, you're not joking, because in every joke there's a little bit of truth. That you would spend your time attempting to put some quote unquote joke out there about who I am not. Listen, being a fan of free content on YouTube and being a client are very different things. So it's very different, very, very different. So let's go forward. Phone lines are open. Phone lines are open. So you can call in and keep me company. I'm about to go into the orders. All right. So first up is Valencia, who ordered on June 14th. All right. So I'm True Skill says, I guess you forgot I gave you money for your displacement. How would I remember what, 3 years ago when I was displaced? What was, I don't know, is your legal name, this is your legal name, that's the legal name you donated under? And so I thanked everybody who gave back then. So no, you don't comment enough for me to know who exactly you are. So no, how am I supposed to know you are this fan? No, I'm sorry. I'm True Skills. Let me just be completely and 100% forthright with you, since you want to get serious. Since you want to get serious, OG Bootsy, hush. Since you want to get very serious, one, right? The displacement was 3 years ago. Two, if you gave under your legal name, how would I be able to associate your legal name with your Facebook, with your YouTube moniker? That's two. Three, I'm not really sure what is the motivation for being like, oh, I gave to your displacement. You know, people who gave to the displacement gave because there was something inside of them that wanted to give, you know? So you gave. So why don't you call in, True Skills? Because I don't know who's joking in the comments without any emojis. You're just sitting there. No, I'm not in a bad mood. I'm hot. I got a lot of things to do. I'm on here needing entertainment to keep me pumped while I'm doing these things. I'm leaving for New York the day after tomorrow. I got a lot of stuff that I got. I still have more than 200 vitamin E orders that need to go out, and I have very few vitamin E's left. You know what I mean? No, if you're gonna make a joke about, with a punchline. Knock knock. Who's there? Something. But this is not entertaining. I feel. Do I look entertained by this conversation? Honestly, look, the phone lines are open. You can call in. I gave you money. You're not Tony Robbins. That's a lot of money. Where's the joke in this? Tell me which part of that is funny. Let me ask the people in the audience. Put up the number 6 if you thought that was funny. Put up the number 9 if you really didn't. Did you think that is it just me? Am I just super sensitive? Put up 6 if you thought it was funny. Put up 9 if you didn't. So we got people putting up 9s. There's not even 1 6. So I'm not exactly sure where, but we all have a different sense of humor. And you said that you've been following me for a long time. So you know that during the displacement was a time that there were a lot of people attacking me on on YouTube, on Facebook. There were a lot of people attacking me. You know that was a very sore time for me. I'm not really sure how joking about giving me money during one of the lowest times of my life is a joke. I don't really know how that's joke. You know what I mean? It's like, and then there are people, you have to remember, there are people who come to throw it in my face now. Oh, I gave you money, this, that, and the other. Like somebody in the audience, I gave you money. Where's my t-shirt? Here's your t-shirt right here. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That was inappropriate. I said this morning I was going to change my ways, and I've gotten worse. I've gotten worse. Okay, so the number is... Oh, gracious, listen. This is what I'm saying. How much did, so Nia is asking, how much did he give? How much? We don't know. We don't know. We don't even know if he did. So Cooking with Yolanda is the only person who saw the joke in it. So it's like everybody has a different sense of humor. So maybe you can get with Cooking with Yolanda, and maybe you could get with Cooking with Yolanda, and you two can have, a good laugh together. Maybe you two can have a good laugh. So Nia, he says that he gave $100 during the displacement. So that's what he says. All right. And everybody who needed to get thanked for listen, to the people who gave to the displacement, they knew how to contact me personally. I had conference calls every weekend with them. I don't really have people who truly, like, I have people who claim they gave to the displacement who come out into the comments and they're like, "Oh, I gave." And then when I ask them for their name and I go and I look it up on the list, it's not there. I have people who come to me asking me for money. They come to me asking me for money. They come to me asking me for discounts. They come to me asking for me to promote their GoFundMe, and they claim that they gave to mine. It's Nia wants to know your name now. So you don't think he really gave? Hold on, I gotta get some books from the car. You all are awful. Awful, awful. Oh, all right. Whew. Okay, I'm back. All right, I'm back. All right. All right. So I'm True Skills. What's your name? Give me your last name or your first name. Give me one of those, and I'll look you up. All right, do that. Do that. Do that. Do that. No, you have the whole stream attacking you because of how you're behaving. All right. So go ahead, give me, okay, John Smith. Okay, let me take a look. I'm going to take a look right now. I'm going to take a look. We're going to take a look. Let me plug in my external. All right, so the phone lines are 323-488-3149. 323-488-3149. I just plugged in the external. I'm going to take a look and see. Give me just one moment. He says his name is John Smith. So look, the phone lines are open. You can call in and keep me company. Oh, your 6 was for your the 6 was for your t-shirt. No, the 6 was supposed to be if you thought his jokes were funny. 9 is if you really didn't think they were funny. All right, you're on the air live. What's your name?
Zandra.
Hey, Zandra. How you doing? Let me turn you down a little bit. Volume is high.
I'm good.
What's up?
So I'll just tell you this. Don't feed into those attention seeking, blood sucking vampires. You focus on what you gotta focus on, you talk about what you wanna talk about. They don't deserve that.
Yeah, you know what? Thank you. You're right.
Okay? That's some manipulation right there. And some people love to get under your skin. Don't be predictable. Throw him off and ignore his behind. He don't deserve it. And I just want to tell you, you're the bomb.
Thank you. So I'll go put him in timeout right now then.
You're the bomb. Permanent timeout. He don't deserve your oxygen. He don't deserve your air. He don't deserve nothing.
Okay, he was put in a
He's a
timeout.
bitch ass man.
He's
I'll
a
be nice. A bitch ass man.
oh gracious, my word.
Yes. Yes.
Strong, strong words.
Yes. Because I hate these men out here with feminine tendencies and they get on my nerves. Because there's no real men no more. It's hard to find them.
Oh
They, they,
wow.
they, they act too feminine. I feel like when I'm having a discussion with a man or disagreement, I feel like I'm talking to my kids or a woman.
Oh
I don't feel
wow.
like I'm having a discussion with a man anymore. And these
Oh.
men are ridiculous. They're ridiculous.
What makes you say that? Well, how do they
Because
behave?
I feel like women, black women, and I know I'm gonna get a lot of backlash for this, but black women are raising punk ass men. They're coddling their boys, they're raising their boys like they're their husbands, and these men are growing up to be like little women because they've been hanging around with their mother like they're their mother's man all their life. And it's sad. It's really sad. You know, it's just a whole mix up of nonsense. You know what I mean? And then they're
Mm.
watching these men treat women like they're in competition with them. You know what I mean? Like
Okay.
when I'm dating somebody, if I get a degree, now it's like they trying to stop me. They're not congratulating me. It's like a competition now because you see that I got some hustle in me. You see that I'm starting a business. You see that I'm getting a degree. You see I'm doing this, I'm doing that. Now all of a sudden you don't like me no more. Now you're in competition with me. Like really? You still got to be a man. You know what I'm saying? And it's like I don't see that anymore. These men, like you're a woman. Period. You're a woman. Why is
Who?
he talking to you like that?
Oh, okay. I got you. I
Why is
got
he
you.
trying to bring you down? Why is he trying to throw your pain in your face? Like that's not cool. That's not cool.
Mm.
You know? Like be a man. A real man don't have time to put a woman down. They're such a man. They have so much testosterone. They don't have time for it.
But let me ask you this
They only
question. Let me ask you this
yeah.
question since you're still speaking about that person. Um, do you feel that, I mean, because everybody got a different sense of humor. Everybody got a different
Hmm.
sense of humor. So,
Hmm.
according to him, that was his sense of humor.
No, they blame it on humor. That's anytime they get caught up and you call them out, they love to say I was joking because I get that a lot.
Ah, okay.
I have a high radar for when someone is insulting me. And I
Okay.
know when someone is insulting me. My body reacts to it. And I know when someone is insulting me and throwing shade. If you reacted to it, trust your instinct, it's shade.
Okay. Okay.
Don't ever minimize. Don't fall into that trap. If you felt it, trust me, it was meant to be felt.
Okay.
Trust your gut. Trust it. That's God telling you, listen, don't take this crap. You know what I'm saying? If
Mm-hmm.
you felt because believe me, you seem like a level-minded woman, and I don't think you know when someone is joking with you. I love a good laugh.
Mm-hmm.
And I can laugh at myself all day long. It depends on how you bring it. If it's someone that is in my corner, someone that we all laughing and it's the right time and it's the right situation, and you know what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can laugh at myself, but don't try to like no, don't do that. What he did was not right. He's the reason why you're on YouTube. Really? Did you see that comment? Really?
You are
Really?
so funny.
They need
Yeah.
therapy. Something.
Yeah. Yeah. And you want to know the worst part? The worst part is that his name is not even there in the donors. Listen, his name is not even there. You believe that?
$100. So now you think you bought somebody's blessing with $100? You really think you're that special? You really think you're that special, dude?
you
Stop
sound
it.
you sound amped up. Where are you from, my dear?
I was born in St. Thomas, raised in New York.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Like
okay.
really, dude, really. I can't with these men.
Okay.
And I love being a woman all day long. And I'm trying to find a man that I could actually let my guard down with and be a woman, be the woman that I want to be. But it's like, where are the men? Where are the real men? They look like men, but then when you get to know them, they don't. They're not acting like it. And I mean, I've dated white guys, Spanish guys. They all the same.
Oh, gracious. Well, it sounds, you know what? It sounds like Xandra though. It sounds like confirmation bias. You think people are a certain way, and then they turn out to be that way, and then you're like, ah, told you, told you.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm just gonna take it, just live my life,
No,
travel. I
I'm
just came
not.
back from New
I'm
York,
not agreeing with you. I'm not agreeing with
and if
you.
I bump into it, I bump into it. But I'm not going chasing it no more. I'm not.
Listen, I'm not agreeing with you. I think that there's some things that need to be worked out because you're expecting a certain thing, and that's what you're finding. You're finding what you're expecting.
Oh, so you think I gotta expect a different thing?
I know you have to expect something different. You know what I
Okay,
mean?
so if I expect positivity, then I'll draw that to me.
You really have to feel it, though. You really, really, really have to feel it.
Okay,
Hence, the book of affirmation, self love. Listen, Xandra, have you ordered my book yet?
not yet, but I will. I'm
Yeah,
trying to. I'm in a little money crunch right now. I've been budgeting,
it's
but I'm
$20.
gonna get it. I'm gonna get it.
Okay, well, you know what? If you get it now, you get it signed by me. But
Mm.
if you get it now, you get it signed by me. But once, because they're on their way to Amazon. Once they're on Amazon, then it'll just be from Amazon. You know what I mean? So people are saying laws of attraction. All right.
Okay.
So
So
the
maybe I gotta work on that. I'm all for it. I'm all for constructive criticism, and if you give it to me in the right way and it
yeah,
tastes good, I can accept it. If it's not in a joke.
you're so funny,
So
Mister.
I can accept the way you're telling me, and I hear your message. I hear it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You know what? You know what the thing is? So listen, and I know it's difficult when you go out there and you get let down time and time and time again. And however, there is somebody there are many people out there for you. There are certain things that you got to
Hmm.
do on the inside to recalibrate. So it's like
Hmm.
so basically the way you see the world right now, like your subconscious mind was programmed by the time you were 9 years old. So the way that you see the
Hmm.
world right now, the basis for that program is from the interpretation of a child's mind. So it's like you
Hmm.
so it's like you have any of you started getting advertisements on Instagram or Facebook for stuff that you was thinking in your mind, for stuff that you didn't even say out loud, stuff that you were thinking? If that's happened to you, put up the number one. If it's happened to you, put up the number one.
Yeah, it's that happens.
Okay,
Yeah,
so it
like
has.
a waist trainer. I said I want to lose weight, then they started putting waist trainers on my stuff.
Right. Okay, so this is what happens, right? As human beings, we think that we're unique and we think that we are avant-garde. We think that we think outside the box. But really we think inside of a box that is very predictable. We have patterns and habits that are predictable. This is how they're able to predict what it is that you want without you even saying it out loud. Because as a human being, like there's 7 billion people in the world, as a human being, you're going through this motion that is, or
Mm-hmm.
somebody said algorithm. Yes, you're going through an algorithm based on your script. And so you go out there and you say, "Oh, this is, you've already started to see. You started getting messaging in from when you were a child, and you really didn't know how to interpret." So let's say you're a baby inside the crib, right? You're 10 months old, right? And you're crying for your mother to come. Or let's say you're crying for your dad to come to you to pick you up, right?
Mm.
And so you're crying, and then you see your father. Your father is coming towards you, and then the phone rings, and he turns away to go answer the phone. Now, with your 10-month-old mind, you can be like, "Oh, when you need a man, right when he's about to, right when you're about to get what it is that you need, they'll dump you, go away." For another child, depending on who it is that they came into this life as, that same situation will happen, and the message that they'll get is, "Oh, once you get big, you don't care about small people." For another child, the message will be, "My needs don't matter, why should I speak up?" Right? So it's like,
For
so
me, I think me having a really good relationship with my stepdad, who raised me from 5 years old,
yeah.
is kind of throwing me off because maybe I have high expectations for people based on the example he has set. You know,
Yeah. No, I listen, I hear
I
what you're
don't know.
saying. However, what is the situation with your bio dad? What happened to him?
Well, I met him when I was like 22. I first met him, so
So
he
what
was
did you,
never really in the
what
picture.
did you know of
But
him?
my
What
stepdad,
did you know of
I didn't
him?
know anything. I didn't know anything about him
Did you know that the man who
until I
was
was.
in your house, did you know that the man who was in your home was not your bio dad? Did you know that?
Oh, I knew that. I knew that.
Okay,
I knew he was my stepdad
so
who
so
stepped
you
in to shoot the father.
right, so you knew that there was somebody else that was responsible for your place here on earth, and another man had to pick up his responsibility, or another man chose to
Exactly.
pick up his responsibility. However, how can we say that something like that had no effect? You know what I mean? How can we?
Did.
Right. So we have to unravel all of that stuff that's going on the inside, and kind of see what are the messages that you received from your childhood. What are the messages that you
Mhm.
received about women? What are the messages that you received about yourself? What are the messages that you received about men? Do you have
True.
brothers?
I have one brother. For
Was
me,
was he
my
coddled?
main
Was your
problem is
was your
my mother.
brother coddled by your mother?
Oh, that's the thing. I was the only child for my mother, but my mother is that's where my issues lie. I don't have father issues. I got mother issues.
Oh no, but
And a lot
listen.
of people don't like to talk about the mother issues.
Well, you know what? One of the
Like
first things,
I have
one of
that.
the
That's where
one
my
of
issue
the
come in.
one of the
You
first
know.
things that you said on the phone was talked about these bitch ass men who were raised by women who raised them to
Yeah.
be bitch asses. So
Exactly.
right. So I'm saying there are some things in there that need to be looked at. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. You're right. You're absolutely right. And that's the first step in me being open to growing because like I don't ever want to be that kind of person that's thinking, "Oh no, I'm good, I'm perfect, I
Mhm.
don't have issues." We
Mhm.
all got issues. We can all improve on something. You know what
Mhm.
I mean?
Mhm.
And that's my thing. Like I'm always open to learning. You know what I mean? And
Mhm.
understanding myself. You
Mhm.
know.
Yeah.
So that's the beauty about it. Like, hey, I'm a mess. I
Well,
can I can admit that I'm a mess in some aspects. You know what I
okay.
mean?
Mhm.
Not that I'm a horrible person,
Right.
but just because I'm a mess doesn't negate my positive qualities either.
Well, I don't think you're a
You know, it
mess.
doesn't take away from it. You know what I mean?
I don't think you're a mess. I think you're a complex being.
Yes. Thank you.
This thing smells so good. All right. Well, there are other people who want to call
Well,
in.
thank you
Thank
for
you
that
so much.
insight, and I'm gonna pray on that. I'm really gonna pray on that,
Okay,
and
good, good.
I'm gonna ask God to change my vibe.
Yeah, and you know what? And when God leads you
Yes,
back to
thank
the book of
you. I'm gonna
affirmation,
really
self
play on
love,
that, and I'm
good.
gonna really. It's gonna happen. I feel it. I feel it. Thank you. You really helped me.
All right, Mama. Talk to you soon.
All right.
All right.
Bye.
All right. So the phone lines are open. The phone lines are open. And True Skills is apologizing profusely. All right. Why don't you call in, True Skills, so we can hear you. All right. So, all right. Phone lines are open. Someone has already posted the telephone number, but it's 323-488-3149. And, all right. I'm just calibrating my printer. OG Bootsy talk about I should have hired a Mexican. Some people out here, man, so politically incorrect. So politically incorrect. I ain't even got no comment. I got no comment. All right. So first person up is Valencia. All right. All right. So the phone lines are open. And so 323-488-3149. All right. So let's get Valencia's label. Thank you, Valencia, for your purchase. You're on the air live.
Hey, I was just watching on another channel this strong woman named Mia, and she also starts her own businesses, and she was talking about how, like, some people, she would expect them to be encouraging because it's very hard to be single and being positive, doing good in your business. And I'm sad to say, but females, they get so envious. And she was talking about how they would steal or take credit and not pay her back, and she would be like shocked. And some of them were even church folks. She said a lot of them were, because she was looking for like positive friends. She had to leave and everything, and I kind of like feel for you because I see that you're doing very well, but then I'll read in the comments where some people are so little. It makes me sad to see that. And I just want to say that you are a positive influence in my life as well as my family, because I put you on speakerphone and we listen to you. And my dad died, so my mom's a widow. My husband died. I'm a widow. And so it's a house full of girls.
Okay.
And I'm very grateful that you were there being a positive, strong influence in our lives, and you showing us how to do it. So I just want to say, give you a pat on the back and a big hug. You have a good day. Bye.
Wait, don't run away just yet. Don't run away. You there?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I heard you talking about the jealousy of women, etc. When was the first time that you started feeling that women were jealous?
In elementary school, I was an ugly little girl, and I would see like other girls be jealous of the pretty girl in the classroom. Then that was not cool.
Okay, and so I'll say this, right? Just like, we said to the last caller, because so in elementary school, you first started coming into contact with this idea that girls were jealous. Do you think it's possible that a portion of that is your expectation? Because I don't expect girls to be jealous, and I can't say that I've personally experienced that.
Oh, that's cool. I grew up in Los Angeles, and I think the first time that it was reflected on me was I had a classmate named Bobby, and she was a girl, and she was really pretty, And our teacher told us to write little notes anonymously to each classmate that we had, and she said to make it positive. And then we would read the comments that we got, and a lot of them weren't positive. But I remember putting, like on my comments, I wanted them to know that it was from me, so I put my initials. And I told Bobby that she was a very pretty girl, and not hitting on her or anything, just recognizing. She was a positive. She was raised nice and everything, so she just had a nice viewpoint.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought that was great. And so when I see something like a flower that looks nice, I say, "Oh, that's pretty," or "It smells good." I just like to acknowledge the good in life. And so I had some classmates just tell me some foul things afterwards that were not even. I didn't even have a thought of that, and I think that's really when I started paying attention to how other females treat each other.
Right. So then now this has been something that was programmed into you as a child, and now it's still there with you as an adult. So what are you going to do to get a different result? What are you going to do?
I surround myself with people that are encouraging and that have built ideas that are built. They don't have to agree with me because I know I'm not always right, but that's what I do. But how do you figure that I was programmed for jealous women to be in my life?
I can't say that you're programmed for them to be in your life, but for you to be more aware of it, more sensitive to it, and interpret certain behaviors as, oh, this is that again, but interpret those things as that. And then also you said that you were watching a broadcast where a person was talking about, like, I can tell you just only from my own personal point of view, I have heard people say, oh, girls, they're backbiters, they're jealous, they're this, they're that. I personally haven't experienced that. So I hear people saying it. So you said that you were watching a broadcast. I've never seen a broadcast where a person was saying something like that. So we're all drawn to different realities, right? And we interpret things in the ways that we are already programmed to interpret them. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, you have a point there. Huh, I didn't see it that way. So, okay, I gave me some food for thought.
Okay.
Okay, huh, okay. Something to think about, most definitely.
All right, well, keep your head up, Mama. Thank you for the phone call.
You have a good one. Bye.
All right, bye-bye. All right, the phone lines are open. Phone lines are open, 323-488-3149. LaShawn in Harbor City, your book is on your way to you. Is on the way to you. All right. Next up, I believe that's me. How what's the chorus for that? Next up, I believe that's me. Something get on the mic for the symphony. What's the name of that song? You guys know what it is. It's the MCP would know what it is. Cause he's the MCP. Where's that coming from? Oh, here it is. You're on the air live.
Hi, good afternoon, Tonya.
Hey, good afternoon. Who's this?
This is Nikki.
Hey, Nikki. You all are the entertaining crowd this evening. So talk to me. What's up?
Yeah, so I've watched you for a while, and I'm curious if you have any insight or advice on this, and it probably could be a really long subject, but maybe you can just give me something to think about. I just ended a relationship with someone that has been off and on for the past 6 months, but this is someone that there are aspects of him that I just cannot stand, like just drive me insane, yet I really, really, really have I've never loved anyone like I've loved this person before, and I feel like I'm caught in this loop of, can't live with them, can't live without them, and ultimately I think we need to not be together because there are too many things from just a fundamental standpoint that we disagree on, but I just don't know how to let go, and I'm just wondering if you have any thoughts, ideas to how to move on.
So what happens when you try to move on?
He's on my mind all the time. I keep thinking that I miss him, that I love him, that I want to be with him, even though there are certain things about him that just, drive me mad. And then I'm not inspired to do anything. Like, it's really hard to, I mean, of course I have to work, but then, like, I don't want to go out with other guys. I'm not even in that place right now. Like, I don't really want to do all that. And I'm already pretty much a homebody anyway. I mean, I'm typically that's just kind of how I am. I'm a little bit more introverted. So it's easier for me just to kind of chill and relax and kind of be in my own little bubble. So that's kind of how I get through it. Like, that's how I typically operate.
So what is it that you're not in alignment with him about?
He, just like we talked about, he exhibits a feminine aspect, number one, that I can't bring myself to be okay with. I mean, like, I feel bad. I don't want to, like, bash men, but he whines a lot, complains a lot. If I don't do what he wants me to do, he keeps, bringing it up over and over, repeating the same subject over, even though I've told him this is my perspective on it. I mean, the way he talks to me can be at times really disrespectful. I feel, and he always thinks, it's normal, and everyone, where he lives talks this way, and I've never been able to adjust to it as much as I've tried. He can be very condescending. Like, at times I felt a little bit like I'm in an emotionally abusive type relationship.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, but then he's really sweet. And again, I know this story. He's such a good person. Like, I know his heart. When I met him, he revealed himself to me. He was really vulnerable, which is, I think, why I fell in love with him. But then after that, it just started to snowball and just get uglier. Like, it just, he's obnoxious. He does obnoxious things when we're public. It's just like an attention thing. He just, like a 17-year-old, but he's like 55,
All right. So
like,
then what is it that you like about him? You know what? Rather than that, I want you to just take a few moments and just think about this, right? What is it that feels familiar about him? Think about the energy that you feel with this man, and think about when was the very first time that you felt that feeling.
the first thought that came to my mind was comforted,
Mm-hmm.
familiar, warm, just cozy, just very comfortable, very.
Okay.
I feel safe,
When was the very first time that you felt that feeling?
I I don't have a recollection of that. All I can imagine is that probably when I was very, 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 very small.
Okay. What is
I
the
don't have, like,
what's the relationship that you have with your dad?
My mother and he divorced when I was 5, and he left, and kind of disappeared from the picture. And then I reconnected with him about 10 years ago. But he was gone from when I was 5 till I was 35.
Okay. All right. So, what did you see him at all during the 30 years?
The first 2 years, I probably saw him 5 or 6 times, and then he just kind of stopped. He just stopped. So, no, after the first 2 or 3 years, I didn't see him at all.
Okay. So, how did it feel to you when you didn't see him anymore after the first 2 years?
Scared, uncertain, confused, you know, questioning, angry.
Okay. Okay. And so I want you to think about those feelings that you felt, and I want you to name the ones that are similar feelings that you feel with your partner now.
I definitely feel, I wouldn't say scared, but anxious.
Okay.
Stress, under anxiety. Angry, I do feel anger at times with who he is and how he functions. Um,
Okay.
uh,
Okay, so one of the things that I created this list. I created this board. I want you to write out a board of the most significant relationships that you've had. I want you to write out
mhm.
the feelings that you felt in this relationship. So I want you to write like a tic-tac-toe board, right? A graph, however you want
Okay.
to put it. And and I want you to write out the feelings, like write out each name, John, Peter, Paul, the most significant relationships. Write out the
Mhm.
feelings that you felt in each of these relationships. Then and then start looking, then write out the reason why those relationships broke up.
Okay.
And then just look through the list at the similarities.
Okay. Okay, that makes sense. And maybe I can find something that's the connecting factor that I'm linking to.
Yeah. Exactly. So it's like, so what we do is when we experience trauma with a parent, so your father is the first man that you've ever loved. When we experience trauma with oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. This person ordered 4 books and I was confused because the last person ordered 4 as well. All right. So get that list together, right? And then so what happens
Yeah.
is when we experience trauma, what we end up doing is we end up when we have the ability to date and go out there into the world, we subconsciously we start attempting to heal those relationships. So let's say I don't know what feelings you felt with your dad, like all of those deep internal feelings when he left. However, we find partners that will go in and out of our lives so that we can then heal the relationship that we have with our father by acting out this, they're called psychodramas, right? By acting out these live psychodramas where we're like, this time he's not going to leave. This time I'm going to be good enough. This time I'm going to hold on. And so we don't find relationships that are meant to stick. We find relationships that are always pulling apart. When was the first time that you noticed with this guy that the relationship was pulling apart? Very early on in the relationship, right? That you knew that this was a situation that was kind of that would slip through your fingers, and so there was something
Yeah.
that was familiar and intoxicating for you about that, and you decided to continue forward.
It's almost like I'm attracted to the drama of it, to the challenge of it, to the
Yeah, you're exactly
in a
because
way.
because that's the only way that you'll be able to find healing unless you turn your attention to it and realize that you cannot heal the relationship with your father through these men.
Okay.
So it's like so what you're doing subconsciously, so like the mind, there's this fragment that's left there, this thing that has no closure. And so you're like,
Mhm.
okay, so now I'm finally going to get this closure. I'm finally going to make it all right. And so you're seeking these, so like you could find a person who's very stable, who you know is going to be there, but you won't feel that je ne sais quoi.
Exactly.
You won't feel that for
Exactly.
him, like the pitter pattering of the heart and the
Right.
passion that zooms up from inside of your loins. You won't feel that because you know what I mean.
Yeah. Yeah.
Kim, your order is on the way. So yeah, so you just have to turn attention to it so that you know that it's not going to be healed through somebody else. But these are patterns; they're already developed. If I were you, I would seek a therapist. See if I could get in touch with a hypnotherapist who could just rewrite some of those things inside.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? A therapist will help you talk out loud and figure out what the issue is. A hypnotherapist will go in there and help you shift it. You know?
Okay. Yeah. Okay. That's really helpful. Thank you.
Yeah. You're welcome. All right, so we're going to
All
let the
right.
next caller call in. Thank you so much, Mamacita. All right, then. All right, so the phone lines are open, and we are just keeping each other company while I do these orders. And somebody says, where am I? It looks like it's hot. It is hot. It is very hot. It is hot. Halima, your order is on the way. It is very hot. It's getting hot this year. Where the maga do if you hold me? Lord of mercy. It's getting wicked this year. Not even water can cool me. All right, so the phone lines are open 323-488-3149. We're just shooting the breeze today. Seems like people are calling in and getting my take on certain things, but I would love if someone could call up and entertain me. I would love that. I would love to be entertained with some jokes that are funny. With some jokes that are funny. Somebody write the phone number down. 323-488-3149. And if there's anybody on this broadcast who wants to get their book autographed, if there's somebody on the broadcast who wants to get their book autographed, you can make your purchase on TonyaTko.com. That's TONYATKO.com. You can buy your book there. You're on the air live with Tonya.
Hello, Miss TKO. How are you?
I'm fine, thanks. How are you?
I'm doing good.
All right, talk to me.
I have a quick question for you. Now, this is coming from a person who doesn't really go in for holidays of any kind. I really don't celebrate them, but we all know yesterday was Father's Day, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm a mother of 10. And for my first, I consider myself having two sets. They're my older set, it's 6, and then the bottom set, the 4, two separate fathers, two separate marriages, right?
Okay.
So for the first set, the father was kind of absent. He decided to go off and do his own thing. So I pretty much raised them by myself.
Okay.
So I get a message yesterday that said, Happy Father's Day. And because as much as I did have to step up and take care of responsibility on my own and do a little more than I should have had to do by myself, I'm not anybody's father.
Right.
I got so much backlash for that. So I guess my question to you is, how do you feel about that? Do you subscribe to the whole single moms are the mom and the dad thing? Because I don't.
Yeah, I don't subscribe to that either because there is Mother's Day. It's not like there isn't a Mother's Day, but I think that women do that out of rebellion. They're rebelling and they're angry because they had to play the role of mother and father, So, you know what the thing is? I think everybody's coping with this journey in the best way that they know how. And for some people saying Happy Father's Day to themselves, helps them cope.
Yeah, that's correct. And so what I done was I just made a post because I got that from like several people, but it was one person, like I said, in particular, that was absolutely upset with me when I didn't receive it the way they wanted me to. So I shared a little story, and that story is my postal worker is constantly putting my neighbor's mail in my box, right?
Mm-hmm.
I've been to the post office to talk about this. I've talked to the postal worker herself. And it didn't get resolved. She's always putting my neighbor's mail in my box. So I said, you know what? My neighbor lives 3 houses down. So instead of, since the postal worker doesn't want to do her job, I'll do it for her. So I walk the 3 doors down when that mail comes, which is 2 or 3 times a month maybe, and I hand it to the neighbor myself. Does that make me a mailman? No, it does not. No more than taking care of my children by myself makes me a father. So I just wanted your opinion on that right quick.
Yeah, but you know what? I want to talk to you about. I want to let's dive into the underbelly of this, right?
Okay.
I want to dive into what's lingering for you, so much so that you reached out to have a phone conversation about something that you already feel on the inside. You feel that you're right. You feel that you know that you're right. You have a strong feeling about it. You wrote a story about it. You put up a Facebook post and you interacted with people. So now I'm wondering the very next day we're looking at 7:55 on the East Coast, 4:55 on the West Coast, and you're talking about this now with us. What is it that you're hoping? What's the hope? Are you looking for validation? Because you sound like the type of woman that doesn't need validation, but yet here you are.
It's not validation at all. And I don't know everything, but I'm pretty confident about the things that I do know. It's not about validation. I don't know. It's me wanting to help the people because I think women that feel that way, like you said, it's their coping mechanism. A lot of times they're bitter. I guess if there is a steps do I take to help these women?
Well, excuse me.
What
Excuse
do I
me.
do
Hold on.
cast a positive light?
Hold on. Are these women asking you for help?
Some not
Okay.
outright,
So then
but some of it seems like a cry for help.
right. So in your interpretation, you're interpreting people's behavior as some sort of cry for help, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you're
Mm-hmm.
taking it upon yourself to be this one woman crusade to help women who never asked for your damn help.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm trying to figure out, what is this really about? You know what I mean? They're not asking for your help. They have a point of view that is their coping mechanism. If they are bitter, they have a right to be bitter.
Mm-hmm.
There's some stuff that's happened to them that they have interpreted in such a way that they are bitter. You want to know something that I discovered a few years ago, right? I was coaching this young lady, and this young lady had defense mechanisms, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we began working on releasing those defense mechanisms, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you know what ended up happening? It's kind of like an exoskeleton. You know, it's like these defense mechanisms helps a person cope with life. It helps hold them together like an exoskeleton on a bug. It helps hold the soft parts in, because once that skeleton is off, what happens to all those soft spots? You're just left
Mm-hmm.
exposed with no real way to protect. So if there's a person that has a defense mechanism, they have not hired you as their life coach or their therapist. So why put yourself in a position where now you're working on getting rid of this person's defense mechanism without any way to really figure out how to work with them through the very tender, sensitive parts that are going to need one-on-one assistance, professional assistance. So instead, you're on this crusade to help people who didn't ask for your help, who are happy with their defense mechanisms, who are coping with their bitterness. And you're like, oh, I'm going to just let them know that they're bitter. And to me, that sounds like there are some things inside of you that you're not addressing. Because anytime that we take our time out to attempt to help other people, those are moments that we're not spending helping ourselves. Because believe it or not, and I'm sure you know this, there are things inside of your life that you're not addressing. There's brokenness that exists inside of you that you're not looking after. But yet you're worried about these women's brokenness, because the fact that you're still here on this earth means that there is more growing and shifting and expanding for you to do. And you're so busy looking at them and how they cope with Mother's and Father's Day that you're not really looking at the brokenness inside of you that you're coping with yourself.
That's one way to look at it, and I appreciate that, and I'll examine that. Because I lived in a space where I wanted help and didn't know how to ask for it. So there's that. And I get that. I hear that. And I will definitely, like I said, I'll examine that inside myself. But it's not, I'm not really on a crusade. I wouldn't use the word crusade,
I use the word
but
crusade because you've called in onto my airways to talk about a conversation that you had on Facebook in an attempt to educate the people on this show that they are not fathers. This is you're spending your time out of your life. We've been on the phone. Let me see how long we've been on the phone. Let's see how long we've been on the phone. We have been on the phone for 8 minutes and 20 seconds. When you have 8 minutes left to live and you're on your deathbed and you think about the 8 minutes that you spent talking about this issue in other people's lives, these are 8 minutes you can't get back. But you're investing your life's time in wanting to educate women that they're not fathers, women who didn't ask you for this education. And I'm telling you that as you sit here, there are things inside of you that you're not addressing.
well, I will definitely take that into account.
All right, Mama, I love you. Keep your head up.
All right, love you back.
All right, have a great evening. All right, phone lines are open. What are you all talking about in there? Alicia, you one of the main ones over there talking about sauteing. And I'm like, what are we sauteing? What sauteing is happening across here? Phone lines are open. Phone lines are open. What's going on? Corey and Alicia, what are you all cooking out there? Why don't one of you bring your behind onto the phone and entertain me since you entertaining other people across the board? All right, 323-488-3149. And the phone lines are open. Now my stomach is growling. I want some food now. I want some food. I want some food. All right, Yolanda, your book is on your way to you. Whew. All right, phone lines. Oh, what's happening? Everybody, you got all this chat in the room. So come on out, everybody. Come on and talk on the phone. We're gonna be done soon. We've been doing this for an hour. Let's see. All right. So Patina, you didn't get a chance to call in earlier, so now you're back on the line. So come on and call in and keep me company. Entertain me. Oh, wow. In Alabama, they have a Phoenix City, but they don't have an O in the word Phoenix. It's Phenix, which looks weird. So Corey is like, I'm shy as hell. And so God is saying, how do I track my book? I got an email from you last night for a review. When you say track your book, are you saying that you don't have the tracking number? Check your email check the email that you ordered with, the same email that you got that thing from, right? And you got your tracking number. It was sent to you, it was emailed to you. All right. I'm True Skills. I thought you were calling in. The phone lines are open. You got questions, right? Phone lines is open. And then we got Jolene. Jolene, 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 Jolene. Oh, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 Jolene. Oh please, don't take my man. All right, so listen. If nobody's calling in, I'm getting off the line because you all ain't gonna be staring at me. You all ain't gonna just be sitting there like voyeurs. You better become a part of the show. You sit there like a voyeur. First of all, we got 53 people on here. We got 53 people and only 33 thumbs up. Why y'all doing me like that? Jolene, 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 Jolene. Oh, sorry. Oh, Purple is on the line, but listen, I know your name ain't Jolene, but it looks similar. It looks similar. It looks similar. Jolene, your book is coming to you. Jolene. I'm sure it's Jolene because it's spelled like Jolene. But there's no song for somebody called Jolene, but there is a song for someone called Jolene. I don't think I'm going to stay on that long. So Patina is about to eat. I don't think I'm going to stay on that long. I think I'm going to jump off because I have to start packing and stuff. So listen. So Nia's finding the number. All right. All right, you're on the air live with Tonya.
This is Corey Key.
Oh, Corey's calling in to entertain us. So what you got for us? Can you sing? You got jokes? What do you have?
All I can do is bake, woodwork, do some electrical stuff, nothing entertaining.
So you could fix the oven and then put the cakes in there to bake them, is what you're telling us.
Yeah. I can do some wiring in your walls and stuff like that.
The way you said walls sounded a bit
Oh no. Never that.
because there was some extra ALLs on there.
Oh no. But I don't have nothing going on. I just, in comments talking about food.
Oh, okay. So are you the person who was cooking beef stroganoff or something like that? I saw some people talking in the comments.
No stroganoff.
So what are you gonna do to entertain today? You gotta entertain. So I'm ready for the entertainment.
I'm boring. I have nothing.
This is unacceptable. You can't vlog and be boring at the same time. You gotta be entertaining. People want to be entertained. I want to be entertained.
See, I don't normally talk on the phone. See, I can be a troll at times.
Oh, wow. So we got somebody who be trolling.
Yeah, I be trolling on YouTube.
Oh, okay. All right. So tell me a joke or story. Tell me something.
Oh, God. See, that's why I be trolling. Hold on. I got house from kids. But I be trolling, and I don't want nobody to recognize my voice and be like, oh, I know who that is, and I know that story or whatever. So I got some stories. I think I'll keep them to myself,
All right. Okay. You know what? I appreciate you calling in because I know it's difficult to pierce the veil of trolling. So thank you for calling in. Thank you. You don't have to stay on the line.
And I enjoy you.
Well, thank you. I'm glad you don't troll over here.
Bye.
All right, bye-bye. The telephone number is 323-488-3149. 323-488-3149. All right. So we have this. Let me refresh. Make sure that all of the books are shipped. And they are not, because somebody just bought some a few minutes ago. All right, so let me grab yours. So Wendy, let me get your book for you. Thank you, Wendy, for the purchase. If you're on the air, let me know exactly what. Well, not exactly. Let me know who you want me to sign the book to, Wendy, if you're still on the air with us. Let's see. All right, let's see. So Corey was raised by old people. Hey, good evening, everyone. All right. So is that you, Wendy, that says your name is Lucy? I'm telling you all with your different names. All right. So Wendy, is this you, Lucy? Oh, I didn't put Wendy in there. I'm so sorry. I'll just put and Alana. Okay. I'll just put Wendy and Alana. All right, hold on. Let me grab this. You're on the air live.
Wait, I'm so excited.
Oh, wonderful. What's your name?
I'm on there as Nia.
Oh, Nia finally got a chance to call in.
Hey guys, hi Kira. Be on there. Mommy of 5. Hey Knockout.
Hey,
Hey. You're so beautiful, by the way.
you're so sweet.
Thank you. So, what are we going to talk about?
You called in to entertain us, and
Yes.
the feed froze when I plugged it in, so you got to give it a moment to unfreeze. So
Okay.
you've called in to entertain, so I'm ready to be entertained. What are you going to entertain with?
Okay. Well, I could probably tell you some of my stories from online dating, some mess.
Okay, so tell me your best story. The one that you
Okay.
liked the most. The one that you had the most fun or felt the most connection. I want to hear that story.
Well, okay, so I don't typically get past the first few messages because a lot of the men out here are just garbage from what I've seen. So as far as like getting to the actual dating stage, it's kind of rare. But some of the messages that I've gotten have just been, right off of the bat, they're just kind of like,
I'm sure you heard me say, tell me about your best story.
oh, okay.
The one where you had
my
the best connection, where you felt the most. That's what I want to hear.
best connection.
Let's concentrate on what we want more of instead of what we don't want. Let's concentrate on that.
So I kind of thought you wanted to laugh and be entertained, but the best connection.
I want to be entertained with the best connection story. That's what I want.
Okay.
I want to be entertained with the feeling of desire and just all of that. I want the best connection. That's what I want.
The best connection. Well, I guess that would have to be like with my ex-husband. I mean, but that was so long ago, and that wasn't like an internet dating thing.
So what was the best connection that you had with someone that you met online? I mean, best is relative. Best is
Okay.
relative.
Okay, so I would probably say one of the best connections I've had online is mm, sometimes I look at different profiles and you can kind of tell by what they're saying, like if they talk about different, if they talk about like feelings and emotions or song lyrics, poems, different things like that, that's a better connection than if someone talks about like, oh, I like to go bowling, different things
So
like that.
who's the
But
person that had the lyrics? Who are we talking about?
there are always people that are in a different town. There are always people that are just
Okay,
too
so
far
what so
away.
what I
But
so what I want is for us to really kind of take a look at the difficulty that the ease at which you can tell these horrid stories, and the difficulty that you're finding telling the pleasant ones, the ones that talk of a connection, of what it is that you don't want, because it seems very easy for you to come up with what, and reiterating living in that moment. However, if you're online dating and you want a different result, if you want what it is that you want, then let's attract more of that to you.
mm, yeah, I gotta say, I'm so ready to tell you funny stories, and now you're controlling the conversation, Tanya.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. I'm sure
This
you've
it feels like a trick. It feels like a trick. Feels like feels
no,
like you
we
you
all
made
got
me
different
fall.
forms of entertainment. This is my form of entertainment. You don't know what you're gonna
Oh,
get. You don't know what you're
oh,
gonna
I got
get when you get on the line with me. You know what? I listen to my
yeah.
intuition, and my intuition is guiding me to ask you this question. So yes.
Okay, okay.
Mm-hmm. So
Mhm.
you feel tricked now, huh?
Do you hear this, ladies? Do you hear what she did? Do you hear what she did to me?
What I
A
did.
number
Mm-hmm.
six.
What I did
A
to you.
number
Mm-hmm.
six.
Mm-hmm.
A number six. If you're hearing how she tricked me,
Mm-hmm.
I'm
So
not
she's
alive. I
so
can't
she
feel
so she she feeling tricked now.
it. I got funny stories that I can't tell because Tanya's bullying me.
So now listen to the verbiage. Listen to the she's tricked. She's being bullied. Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Controlled. Uh huh.
Yes.
Yes.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Don't charge me for this, Tanya.
So what you're saying is that you have no desire. That your desire is really to kind of stay in the energy of what's been done wrong to you, the what you didn't like, what didn't resonate. That's what we're saying, right?
Mhm. Yes.
Mm-hmm. So let's rise. Let's
And
rise. Let's bring it up a
not.
notch.
Mhm. Yes. I'm bringing it up.
Yeah, you said. Listen, you listen. You sound like somebody didn't hurt you. Oh,
Yes, you
goodness.
have. You have hurt. This hurts.
All right. Well, do you want to work through the pain, or do you want to run off of the phone? Let me know.
I want to work through it, Tanya.
Okay. So let's talk about a good connection that you had, even if it didn't pan out. But let's talk about somebody that you
Oh.
saw that was really handsome that you wanted to connect with. Let's talk about what it is that you do want. Let's stay in the energy of attracting what we want to us, because our words are very, we have to be really intentional with our words. I've written an entire book of affirmations because words are powerful. We are manifestors. We call into being with, when God said let there be light, if we are rays of the light of God, when we talk, we are calling forth things into the universe. You want more funny stories, or you want a love story? What do you want?
You know what? I want a love story, but here's the thing that's really hitting with me
Mm-hmm.
is that I tell funny stories all the time, and people are like, "Oh my God, you're so funny," and I'm like, "Yeah, I know," and but it doesn't do anything for me. It's
Mm.
not getting me remarried. It's not doing
It's doing
anything
it's doing something
substantial in my
for
life.
you. It's doing something for you. It's attracting more funny stories to you, so that you have more
Mhm.
tales
Mhm.
to tell, so that you have an arsenal, you have a suitcase full of stories to unpack calling up here on the phone, funny stories that can just make people slap their knees. But meanwhile, that's a vibration that you're sending out into the world because you like telling these funny stories. So more funny stories attract to you so that you can have more of this big brouhaha behind the scenes. So I want to hear about a gorgeous man that you wanted to connect with. I want to hear about the connection that you felt with a person, a kiss that was lingering. Let's hear. Have you not been on any dates where you had a good
Oh
connection with the
yeah.
person, at least on the date? So let's hear about that. Let's talk
Oh yeah,
about it.
absolutely. There, I mean, oh yeah, there was one guy there. Yeah, there was one guy that I met maybe a year or 6 months to a year after my divorce, and I thought that, like, oh my God, we're probably going to get married, and then we didn't. And I was like,
Okay.
well, ain't that some shit? That's
Here we
funny.
go. So you had this really
Yeah,
amazing connection with this man. What is it that you like the most about the connection?
he was he was kind. You know, I felt so comfortable around him.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I felt peaceful.
Mm-hmm.
I felt still.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I just felt calm.
Yeah.
Just all the things that I need to feel.
Yes. Yes, I feel you on
You
that.
know,
Yes,
I
totally.
loved his last name. I mean, I thought that, like, I'm gonna wipe this dude up, like, for real. Like, this is not, it's not even a question.
And what happened?
Um, it didn't work out.
Why didn't it work out? What happened?
Okay. We There was another guy that I was kind of dating at the time. There was a little bit of scheduling conflicts, and I was kind of fresh out of my divorce. He had a daughter. He was kind of doing a custody thing, and there was just some conflicts. And then eventually he ended up kind of meeting someone else and deciding to get serious with her.
So the
And I
person
was like, what?
was the other
Yeah.
person or the guy we're talking about?
The guy that we're talking about, he ended up eventually meeting someone else and just being like, yeah, I think I might just start dating her seriously. And I'm like, what?
Okay.
You need to think this through. And he's like, I think I thought it through. And I'm like, I'm going to stalk you. And he's like, maybe don't. And I'm like, what?
Okay. All right. So
Yeah.
you had this amazing connection with this guy, but the timing was just a little bit off. But you got a glimpse of what is possible. You got a glimpse that there is somebody out there where you could feel calm and protected, and someplace that you could feel relaxed and you could rest in that relationship. So you got a sense that that was out there. However, you were fresh out of a divorce. You really hadn't done all of your healing yet, and this situation that whose timing was off was presented to you, and it slipped away. It slipped away. And so now we're kind of in this pattern where we're attracting these funny stories into us, you know, because these funny stories they bring so much entertainment. However, what can we do? What can we do to feel the feeling of attracting that, the comfort, the resting, attracting that back into our lives? What can we do? What can we do?
Well, I could meditate. I
Mm-hmm.
can on board. Um, I can do more writing. Um, I could just, focus on myself and heal probably more. I mean, the funniness and the funny stories, I've done that for years and years.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I could probably contact the guy and be like, hey, what's up?
Contact the same guy?
Yes.
All right. Well, you know what? It sounds like you have a list of a few different things that you can do. So how likely is it that you'll do these things?
As far as the healing, and I'm already working on some of that.
Mm-hmm.
Because I mean, everyone, like one of the previous callers said, everyone has issues,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm working through mine. So that is already something I'm doing. The vision board, I do that, with my career. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, there's a high likelihood of that. The meditation is tougher,
Mm-hmm.
just because of time, but I've got crystals, I've got things that I can start putting into practice.
Okay, okay, all right.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? That sounds really good. So, if you were to do a vision board, how easy, how difficult, how likely would it be that you could get this vision board done? Cabrina, your order's coming up right now. Cabrina, who do you want me to sign this to? And so yeah, so do you still have his phone number?
It might be in my phone.
Okay, so
I'm not
how
quite
do you
sure.
feel about contacting him? What comes up for you when you think about contacting him?
No, that was a joke. I would never contact him again.
Oh,
Like, he's dead to me. Like, please.
right. So
He chose wrong.
what you're saying is while we were brainstorming on things that we can do, you were making jokes?
Did.
Hmm.
I do that.
Well, in every joke, there's a little bit of truth. And I wonder how much of your joking is a defense mechanism to really protect you. Remember, we were talking about the exoskeleton,
Mm-hmm.
to really kind of keep the tender parts safe on the inside, you know?
Mm-hmm.
All right, Cabrina, let me know who you want the book autographed to. So yeah, so to keep those parts safe, you make the jokes to kind of deflect from what it is
Yeah.
that you really do feel that you don't know how to process. So you say meditation, you may not have the time for meditation, but what if the meditation was a minute long? Could you give yourself 1 minute to meditate in the mornings?
Yeah, I could do that.
Okay. Okay. Also, have you gotten my self-love workbook yet?
No, I'm going to do that. Are they still, it's probably the wrong time to ask, are they still 2 for 1?
No, the 2 for 1 is
No, okay.
over, but I am
Okay,
selling
that's
them
fine.
right now, and they won't be. So I'm leaving. I'm leaving for New York in a few days, and so I'm leaving the day after tomorrow, and so we're going to be waiting for the books to be on Amazon. But on Amazon, you won't have them autographed, but you can get it autographed now.
Okay.
Okay.
I will get one.
Okay. Cool. Cool. Well, listen, Mama, there's some. Well, so we created a list of different things that we could do, the things that you could do with higher likelihood. So the vision board, and I really want you to. I would love it if you could send me a private message of your vision board, and really just because you know what, like the things that we want, they can be. It can be. It can be scary. It can be embarrassing. It can be. There can be a lot of emotions that come up. I don't deserve this. Will this ever happen? There can be doubt. However, to really put yourself in that space, to really speak out loud about your desire is very vulnerable. So if you could contact me
Mm,
privately, I have a contact button on my website. You can write to me. I want to send me a picture of your vision board if you feel comfortable doing that. How does that sound?
that sounds amazing.
Okay, good. So thank you. I
Thank
look
you so
forward
much
to
for
seeing
your
that.
time.
I love you.
Thank you so much.
All
I
right.
love you too. Bye, everyone.
All right. Bye
She
bye.
tricked me. Okay. All right.
You
Bye.
hear her, right? All right. Bye bye.
Bye.
All right. So, Cabrina. All right. So S Shark. All right. So it looks like Cabrina may not be on here. So I'm just going to send you a message, Cabrina, because maybe you're all right. Unless S Shark. Wait, you said your order is what? Okay, so this is the order right before yours. Okay. All right. Okay, so phone lines are open. phone lines are open. I am taking phone calls right now. And for those of you who are in the audience, make sure that you get your self-love affirmations workbook. It's a powerful book to really change your life. I made this book because I believe in the book, because these affirmations changed my life. Because when I was living in my car, who was I to want, to be a paid speaker? Who was I to even write a book? How important is what I had to say? And I had to work through dealing with a tremendous poverty consciousness, to get onto the other side of it. And Nia's still talking about she was tricked. No, you were not tricked. You came in just the right time for just the right message and coaching. All right, so Cabrina, your book is on the way to you. All right. So we're gonna be shifting off of the we're gonna be shifting off of here after we take a few more phone calls. So who's talking about Bertolli sauce? What in the world is happening in these comments, y'all? I wish some of you would eat so that you could stop waxing poetic about food. Some of you in these love affairs with food. All right, so we got Shannon. Shannon up next. Oh, you're so sweet. You're so sweet. Thank you for this message. Thank you. Corey saying, no, I have only 5 kids. Somebody in this audience got 10. Somebody got 10. Somebody got 10. All right, so Sharky, I am autographing your book to you. All right, there we go. Perfect. All right. Okay, so Sharky, your book is coming to you. And let's see. Come on, people. Order your books. Support your girl. You like my broadcast. Support me and help yourself. Support me. Support you. Support me. Supporting you. Okay? So let's do that. I'm going to be getting off soon. Phone lines are open. Phone lines are open. 323-488-3149. Oh, There's some little cuties out there. You know what I love? I love the color of red hair. I think it's so amazing. I love the color of red hair. Like the people whose hair is red, it looks so golden in the sun. It's just amazing. It's amazing. All right. So, I think I have like one more order to do. All right. So, Alicia wants to call in. So, Alicia, there's the phone line for you, 323-488-3149. All right, I only got one more book, so if you guys want to keep me on, you got to buy books. That would be dope, right? Buy books and keep me on. Buy books and keep me on. Hey. Buy books to keep me on. The address is TonyaTko.com. Buy books, keep me on. Don't buy books, I'm gone. I got one more order, and then after that, I'm going to be jumping out of here. Let's see. All right. So the phone lines are open, 323-488-3149. 323-488-3149. Let's see. Hold on, hold on. Hold on. All right, so wait, no one's calling in? All right. So listen, I got one more. Let's see. Miss Legal Regal. So Corey's getting her book. Okay. All right. Miss Legal Regal, how have you been, my dear? Hold on. Oh. Okay. Okay, so listen, I'm sorry, I'm typing out some emails because people are writing to me about the book. All right, so let's see. So Jane is saying people that are convinced in their own minds with no room for adjustment scare the F out of her. And so Purple is saying, Purple didn't come out of nowhere. Talk about we made her day go by fast. Well, we're happy. All right, phone lines are open. 323-488-3149. Okay, an order just came in, but I have one more order I got to do before that one. Let's see. All right, let's see. I'm trying to figure this out because this young lady wrote to me and she said she wanted to transfer her order over. But, let's see. But I don't see her email all of a sudden. I can't find it. You know what? Let's see. Oh, I think it was here. Okay, here it is. Here it is. She sent it to me from a different place. All right. So this person's name is, what is her name? It does not say a name. Well, how do I search for this with no name? Oh, I know what I can do. Look for her city. All right. I'll look for her city. Oh, here it is. Order number. All right. All right. So God favored me. Books are coming tomorrow. I'm so glad you were able to find the tracking information. All right. All right, here we go. All right, so let's talk. Phone lines are open. 323-488-3149. 323-488-3149 is the phone number. Let me start getting her books together. What is this sound? All right. So, listen, phone lines are open. 323-488-3149 is the phone number. You can call in now and speak with me live. Okay. I miss what you all were saying. All right. So you all are just speaking amongst yourselves. That's cool. All right. So let's see. Pat, your books are on your way to you. So those will be coming to you soon. All right, so who's up next? Up next, yo, I believe that's me. Yo, Eric G, get on the mic for the symphony. I think, or Warren G. Warren G, get on the mic for the symphony. I don't remember how the song goes. How does the song go? How does the song go? All right, so Pat, your order's on the way to you. All right. All right, so we made it, everybody. We made it. Looks like we made it. Something, something, something. All right. So let's see what we have here. So, Catherine, what are you saying? You're a widow and a single mother, and you have to say it's really working for you right now. What's really working for you? Talk to me. All right, so we got Karen. Karen is up next. Who do you want the book autographed to, Karen? All right, so Karen is up next. Let's see. All right, so Kalina. All right. All right, Kalina, I got you. So Kalina, you're Karen, correct? So Kalina and Karen, that's the same order, because I don't want to put the shipping label on here if it's not the same order. So let me know. While I'm waiting for your answer, I'm just gonna grab me a little sippy sip. All right. All right. So Kalina, let me get this to you. All right. All right. So here you is autographed. All right. All right. So Kalina, here's your book. Thank you for your love and support. All right. And then we have another order coming up after this one. So if you're on live right now, go ahead and get your books. This is one of the last weeks that you'll be able to get your book autographed by me unless you come and see me in person, because the books have been sent over to Amazon. The books have been sent over to Amazon. So they're going to listen. There's some big things happening behind the scenes. All right, let's take a look and see. The fact that I don't feel like I'm missing out on being in a relationship, or I have been in a I'm content. Oh, by the way, I'm working on myself, working, etc. Well, that's good. That's good. That's good. So if that's working for you, I'm curious as to the announcement telling us about what's working. Tell us what's behind that. All right, tell us what's behind, what's going on. And so Kim is saying, I absolutely enjoy you and your aura and honesty. I will gather up the gumption to call in one day soon. Speaking with you would be amazing. I'm helping my son pack to go to study abroad in Brazil. Oh, I know that's going to be good. Which part of Brazil is he going to? All right, Corey, you're up next. All right, Corey, who do you want this autograph to? Let's see. All right, here we go. Okay. Here you go. All right. Here's your book, Corey. So yes, on Amazon, you will be able to benefit from Prime shipping with them. So listen, I'm so happy they're going to be shipping them out because they can ship them faster than I can. So they got it on lock. So yes, you will be able to benefit from Prime shipping. So let's see. Rio, nice. What's working is the fact that I can work on myself and use this time to be a living example for my daughter how to utilize your time in working, considering going back to school. Okay, I feel you on that. I feel you. All right, Corey, your order will be on the way tomorrow. The post office is already closed for today, but it'll be on the way tomorrow. So thank you. You should be getting your ship notification as I send that. He's going to know it was associated with YouTube. I'm missing something. He's been to Curitiba on his last trip and about 13 other countries so far at the tender age of 22. I'm very proud mom. Oh, how nice. How nice. How nice. I wonder how many countries I had been to by 22. Definitely not 13. Not 13. But I was inching my way up. Let's see. All right. So then we have Annette, who is coming up next. All right. Annette, who do you want the book autographed to? Let's see. All right. Annette, who do you want the book autographed to? And then after Annette, we have Julia. All right. So who's going to call in and keep me company? Why is everybody scared now all of a sudden? Why are people scared? All right. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Okay. Thank you, Catherine. All right, so Annette, you know what? I don't know, because, let me see. I'm going to open up the thing. So Alicia has people around her, and she can't call in. I get that. Okay, so this is actually going to somebody else, so it's not going to you. All right, that's cool. I'm just going to send it, because there's no name here. There's no name, Annette. It sounds like a statement. In the name area, it says unknown. Annette, what are you doing? The book is not on promotion anymore. When you see the promotion, you got to grab it because the promotion is not owed to no one. All right. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. This person is asking for their order number because she says she does not get not her order number, her tracking number. But I don't really feel like doing all of that right now. Annette is not on. Okay, so I'm just gonna sign it. Let's see. Okay. All right. All right. So this is going to your person. Oh, gracious. All right. The phone lines are open. Somebody call in. Keep me company. Call in. Entertain me. Entertain me. Why won't someone entertain me? I only have one more book after this one. So that's one of the, to me, that's one of the best parts about Amazon is that they will handle all of the, they will handle all of the customer service and all of that. I did go to my spa day. I did. And I got a facial. Look at my skin. How I got a facial, and the facial removed some of the fine lines that were right here. And like even right here. So like the facial really did its thing. And I got massaged everywhere. It was amazing. It was amazing because the yoni steam, oh god. I burnt my vagina because I turned the heat all the way up because it was taking a while to heat up, and I turned it all the way up, and then I was there like, ah, ah, because it was too hot at that point. That was some hot steam. I'm surprised I still have lips left, that they didn't just shrivel back up inside of me. Mm, mm. But everything else was really nice. Everything else was really nice. They had a lot of rooms, etc. They had a lot of different rooms for therapy and treatment, and they actually invited me back again and gave me some coupons. So Julia is the last one. All right. So Julie is the last one. The facial was amazing. Corey, I just finished talking about it, but there might be a little bit of a delay. So I had a hydra facial, but you know what? I felt like, so with the hydrofacial, so they suction my face and they did all of this stuff, right? And they didn't really get to pull out much dirt and all of that. But it was not orgasmic. What in the world? It was not orgasmic. So Julia, who do you want the book autographed to? It was not orgasmic. Are you talking about the yoni steam? No, that burning was not orgasmic at all. It felt like I was being uppercutted. It was not a good feeling. It was not. I listen, I could have hurt myself cuz you know that whole area down there is sensitive. You know what I mean? That whole area is sensitive. All right. So the facial was not orgasmic. The yoni thing was not orgasmic. It was not. All right, Julia, who do you want it? Who do you want it autographed to, Julia? Oh, I feel like, and then the hey LA Shore. Okay, so Kalina, big up to you too. All right. All right. All right. So this is the last book right here. Is there anybody that's buying right now before I get off? So it was amazing. I had an amazing time at the spa. Except this, I got a deep tissue massage, and I thought I was gonna end up with black and blues. I was like, I thought a spa was supposed to be therapeutic. But the full body scrub was amazing. Oh my God, I'd never been scrubbed like that before. She was not playing around. I'd never been scrubbed like that before in my whole life. She was not playing. She was not playing. She came to scrub, and scrub she did. But the deep tissue massage, yes, I thought I was gonna be black and blue afterwards. It was something else, because there was supposed to be a man who did my massage. It was a Korean spa, but the person who worked on me was not Korean. So there was supposed to be a man doing my massage, and then there was a girl who came to get me from the back, and I'm like, oh, I thought a guy was doing my massage. And she interpreted that as that I wanted to be manhandled. So I thought she was super fly snookering me inside the damn room. I thought she was like, "Ah!" That's an exaggeration, but that's how it felt. I was like, ah! Oh gosh, I don't know what was going on. I don't know what was going on. I was like, why is this happening like this? And I told her it was that she was roughing me up. All right. Whew. Oh. So I thought I was going to have black and blues on my back, but luckily I didn't. But I really felt like I was. All right, everybody. So thank you all for everybody who bought the book on the live broadcast. I need to get off and make myself some food, because I'm leaving. I'm going to be gone for a month, and I still have food inside the freezer and stuff. And I'm like, what is going to happen to this food? I'm like, I need to eat this food. I need to eat all this food. So, yeah. So, whew, I'm sorry, I'm tired now at this point. All right, so did everybody get the book that wanted the book? Is there anybody who's left behind? Let me know so that we can get this done now. If not, then I will get out of here and leave you all to it. Yeah, I thought for sure I was going to be black and blue the next day. But other than that, I'll tell you all this, right? It was a transcendent experience. I went into this infrared room, and I don't know what it is about the infrared lamps, but the infrared lamps really they transport me like metaphysically. And so I went into this room with the infrared lamps, and I had a spiritual experience. It was so amazing. So I was in there, and I was having this spiritual experience, right? And when I came out of there is when I was contacted by the marketer slash publicist, who's now getting my book into luxury spas, because I was at a luxury spa, and now my book is going to be in luxury spas. It was really amazing. All right, so face shaving, I have not. Yeah, but you know what? She was suctioning my face. She said that I have very tight pores, that I really didn't have any blackheads and all of that other stuff. But so I mean, but I got the facial, and my face, I think it looks good. I think it looks good. I was feeling super special, like for like 2 days, and I was like, yes, yes, Saya, that's what me talk about. That's what me I talk about. I was feeling super special. Let me just check my email once more. Make sure that everybody got their orders out. Thank you all. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So big things are happening behind the scenes. So let's enjoy our time while we can. You know what I mean? Let's enjoy our time while we can. So So I don't know what the face shaving is, but it sounds like it'll be something that is done for pore cleansing. Ugh. I'm tired. I haven't really drank much water. It's like I've been fasting most of the day. Okay, there's one more order. All right. Okay, so did everybody say everything that they wanted to say? Get everything that they needed to get? Because I need to. I'm exhausted now at this point. Oh, Lord. I just have to. Oh, Lord have mercy. I can't deal anymore. All right, so listen, everybody. I appreciate you all coming out. Thank you, everyone, for coming out. Thank you for keeping me company today. I got everything done that I needed to get done except for one order. And she wants me to ship to Canada, which means I got to do those customs forms and stuff. So I'm just going to take a break for tonight. And then I'm just going to come back out and start doing some more tomorrow. Because then Wednesday, because I got to get everything done tomorrow. And my place is a disaster right now. Boxes are everywhere. And I'm just... To everybody who called in, thank you for calling in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. And I will see you all in the next video. I'll give you all time to say good night and goodbye. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I know there's a little bit of a delay, so I'll give you time to say that. So good night, everyone. Good night. What in the world? This person is talking about waiting longer? Oh, God. No. Contact them now. Your package is missing at this point. It's been 3 weeks. Call them now. File a claim. Find your packages. Gracious. All right. Good night from London. Good night. I'm going to take a nice shower. I have some watermelon. You all want to see something? I know we're supposed to be going, but I'm going to show you all something. Right? I'm going to show you something. Ugh. Oh, my back. Ooh. Okay. So you know I live alone, or rather I live with myself. So I have discovered a way to cut the thing so that you can keep it fresh. So I cut a semicircle, right? And a trapezoid, right, into the thing. And I'm able to close it back up afterwards. And I'm able to eat right from the watermelon. I'm able to eat right from the inside. And I don't have to, because I can't have these juices and stuff flying around inside my refrigerator. You know what I'm saying? Because I live in an RV. I can't have these juices dripping everywhere. Mmm. This is the best. This is the best. I'm still saying good night, everybody. Good night, good night, good night. You all can go ahead and hang up. Mmm. Mmm. Delicioso. Mmm. 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 There's no real reason to cut the watermelon up. You get everything that you need just like this. Mm-hmm. Everything you need. Mm-mm-mm. And it's juicy and sweet. Juicy and sweet. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. It has some seeds in it, but they're small. See some of the seeds? Do you see them? Yep. I haven't seen a seeded watermelon in so long. When was the last time any of you seen a seeded watermelon? You can't even find green seeded grapes anymore. So you see it has like young seeds in there. See them? Mm-hmm. And it seals back nice and tight. Keep your watermelon fresh. Stop the juice from flowing around. All right. Mm-mm-mm. I have such happy memories from when I was a little girl in New York and we had these hot summer nights. We had these hot summer nights. And I remember one night, my dad brought home a watermelon. It was so hot, he went and he brought home a watermelon. And my father's not from America, right? Like I say, I'm Caribbean American, right? And I think people take for granted, but my father's not from America. Right? So, watermelon's not really his thing. My mother was from the South, so, watermelon was her thing. And my dad would do these little things to surprise my mom and make her happy. And he went and he brought this big old watermelon in. He brought this big watermelon. And he called out to us, because when you're a kid, they make you go to bed early and stuff. But this night, he came in, we heard the door close, because me and my brother, we slept in the same bedroom. We slept in the same bed when we were little, right? And then we heard the door close, and my father called out to us by our nicknames, and he was so excited. And my mother, oh, how happy she was. And he let us come down in our pajamas, and he turned on the back porch light, and we got to sit outside in the hot, sticky night, and we got to eat watermelon, and he showed us how to keep our legs extra wide so we could spit the seeds down on the ground. And I still remember whenever I buy a big watermelon, I think of that night. Don't take for, and I was about 7 at that time. Don't take for granted what it is that your children can remember. Because I remember that night. And it was so much fun to be able to stay up late. And my mom was so happy. My parents were, when my dad was young, he used to dance and he used to have a good time. And he was so jubilant, right? And as he's gotten older, he's just become more and more still and settled, right? He doesn't play music anymore. Like he used to play Caribbean music for us. He doesn't play Caribbean music anymore. He just is always chilling, right? I hope, my hope is that as I get older, that I continue to play music, that I continue to dance, that I continue to just live in the lap of life. You know what I mean? And just have fun. There's one little dark seed right there. Do you see it? Right down there. See it down at the bottom? I don't know what changed. My parents used to have parties and stuff. But you know what? I think, you know what? Because mothers really set the tone for the household. You know, mothers create the culture of the home. And I could say, you know, after my mother died, I don't think I really heard him play music anymore. Even, and he's remarried now. But it's not the same. Like his new wife is different. I think she's an introvert. It's just different. It's different. But yeah, you know, ladies, never take yourself for granted because there's so much that you bring to a household. You know, the holidays and the cooking and the decorations and the doing these little things with children. You know what I mean? These things are so important and they create the culture of that household. You know? Like after my mother died, we stopped having Thanksgiving. I talked about this in a video before. After she died, Thanksgiving, Christmas wasn't really. We had to grow up and we had to start doing those things ourselves. Because you know, at some point it's your mother who does these things and then at some point you become the matriarch. And then you have to decide what is it that you want for your household. You know what I mean? What is it that you want for your household? And so, me personally living with myself, I don't really decorate and all that stuff for Christmas. I don't. So we got rum raisin, butter pecan, and bunny feet. That's cute. Yeah, like little things like that just make such a huge difference. You know what I mean? Yeah. Hey, Kimmy from the West Coast. I appreciate you all coming out and spending this time with me. It was very important. You know, things are going to change. We won't always have the time that we have now. You know, when I start going on tour, who knows when we'll be able to have 6 hours. That's how long we've been online today. 6 hours. Let me tell you, 6 hours. This is no joke. 6 hours we've been online. 4 hours earlier and 2 hours now. 6 hours. Oh, Kimberly says she's been lacking. And what's her name is saying I'm going to be full and peeing. You know what? That's what I want. I want to pee. Because I am doing my iodine test today. And so, I want to get my pee out. Because they're going to be analyzing my pee. But I don't want to be full because I want to eat dinner. So I'm going to stop this in just a moment. Just 2 more bites. 2 more. Just 2 more. This is half of a bite. All right. And this is the last one. This is the other half. Okay. All right. Oh. That was what the doctor ordered. Tiny wine. Oh. Tiny wine dancer. Oh, that was good. That was good. Oh, I forgot to put my cap. I forgot to put my cap back on my watermelon. I gotta put my cap back on it. Oh, wait. Oh, another spoon has fallen into my mouth. Whew. All right. All right. See? And it's closed back up. Oh, that was good. Oh, that was good. That almost is orgasmic. That is good. So refreshing. Oh, Lord, my spoon done jumped down onto the floor, so I guess no more for me then. Oh, that was good. That was good, good, good. Woo, that was good. Oh. Oh. Oh, wow. So Kimberly's father loved Luther Vandross? Yes. Yes. Oh. That was so good. The phone lines are open if somebody wants to call and tell a memory from their childhood. Nostalgia with me. Nostalgia. That was good. I feel the watermelon through my veins. Oh, somebody asked how to pick a good watermelon. So, this watermelon, so if you look, there's this thing on a watermelon, the spot of pollination that looks like a stretch mark. It looks like a stretch mark of it looks like brown. It's like a brown line stretch mark through a part of the watermelon. That's the spot of pollination. That's how you can tell when a watermelon is sweet. That's how you can tell. Oh, thank you all. Oh, I feel so good. Baby, I feel good all over. You and me, we have a lover's dream about. We finally worked it out. I feel good. I feel good. Baby, I feel good all over. Whew. All right. I feel good, y'all. I feel really good. I feel really good. And you know what? I'm going to have to work inside my book extra tonight. Because there's some abundance stuff coming my way. And it gets difficult sometimes. It gets difficult to let all that abundance come in, without wondering, oh, when is all of this going to end? When is the other shoe going to drop? You know what I'm saying? It's difficult sometimes. So, I got to do my book tonight. Man. Okay. I think I'm going to jump in the shower, take a shower, and then just kind of relax, just kick it for the rest of the evening, cuz I have to clean up. It's bananas in here. Bananas. It's bananas. And oh Lord, have mercy. Oh. Oh wait, I think another order came in. Hold on. Oh, man. Yes, another order came in. Sydney, are you on the line, Sydney? I'm sorry, that must have come in when I was getting refreshed because I did not see this come in. Are you on? If you're on the line, Sydney, let me know who you want this autograph to. Oh, the thing is frozen. Look at my face. Oh. Mm-mm-mm. Oh. Yeah, Sydney, are you on the line right now? If not, that's cool because you never know when someone is going to your website from the video or from some other place, you know? You know what I mean? So, okay. So, you're here. All right, perfect. All right. All right, there you go, Sydney. There you go. There you go. Nia is back. All right. I have to ship boxes to these hotels. I got to get those boxes prepped. But I don't feel like I don't feel like dealing with it right now. Like all of the boxes, I don't feel like dealing with that right now. I'm going to do that when I'm a little more rested. Sydney, your book is on the way. You should get your tracking information in just a moment. These are going to go out tomorrow since the post office is closed right now. All right. All right. Yeah, today we did a lot. 6 hours of packing. Yup. We did a lot today, and there's still more to go. I still have 200 orders. Pat my back. Here, let me... Ah! If I was sore from where that woman was superfly snookering me. Oh. And I don't think a person should be sore from a massage. All right. All right. So listen. So thank you everybody for coming out. We're going to get out of here. And all of the orders from today, all of the book orders are up to date. It's the vitamin E's that are behind schedule. So I will see you all in the next video. I'm tired of this light in my face. So I'll see you all in the next video. All right. Kimberly saying best live ever. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 6 hours of broadcasting today. I know my bandwidth is done. I know my bandwidth is done. I know it's done. All right, good night, everyone. Good night, 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 good night. For real this time, I'm gone. All right, good night, everyone. Good night, good night, good night.